Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never seen one of my meshes before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energies. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel, all my meshes are twin flame related. So if you've been guided to this channel, trust it's for a very good reason. And there may be answers you're looking for here on this channel. I do have a second channel which is called Cosmic Coalesce, which details offer below this video, as well as how you can contact me. There's a link tree with all my email and how you can be a member of my channel, etc, etc. How you can connect with me if you feel called to check it out, and also where you can get a discount on Otter Spirit jewellery, which I'm wearing tonight. I only wear Otter Spirit jewellery, and they also give my viewers 20% off if you use the voucher Arlene20. So I just have to say that because I always say it at the end and not at the beginning, and I know not many people watch to the end. So I just want to say that. So now all that's over with, I just want to also say this is my picking up on the 6/6 portal energy tonight, because this is my last reading until Monday. Tomorrow is the launch of my workshop, of my spiritual wellness and activation workshop, which will be running every month for the next few months. And so I'm going to be doing 2 sessions in my workshop tomorrow, and therefore I won't be on tomorrow night because I feel I'll probably be quite tired by then, after 2 different sessions of channeling and stuff to loads of people. But I will miss you all, but this is my last reading. So and I'll take my cards away with me, and if there's anything urgent I will do my best to upload. If there's anything urgent that needs to come through or anything needs channeled, I might still record a little short from my other channel. I'm not too sure, but we'll see how it goes. But this is my last twin flame message until Monday. So let's tap into that. Let's tap into that 6/6 portal energy. So let's do it. Calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home, and myself in a golden bubble of God's protective light at all times as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can I also request, Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home, and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. Okay, let's clear the energy and see what wants to come through. Dreams. Someone's having a lot of dreams. You could be dreaming a lot about your masculine right now, or your masculine's having intense dreams about you. Ooh. And whenever I hear this song, it always gives me chills because it was my dad's favourite song. And it's a song by, I think it's Jennifer Rush. I think loads of people have sung it. I think Celine Dion covered it as well. But it's whispers in the morning of lovers' sleeping time. We're rolling by like thunder now as I look in your eyes. So something about eye connection, because that's where the line I was picking up on, as I look in your eyes. So something about an eye connection, something about dreams, the power of love by Jennifer Rush. That song can be very significant. Cause I'm your lady and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can. We're heading for something power of love. So this is someone who definitely feels they've learned a lot about the power of love here. I feel there's a lot of dreams, there's something about eye contact. Wheel of Fortune. This is something that's destined to happen. This is something that is divine timings. Divine timings coming around here. Okay. I'm hearing the song from the movie Life is a Cabaret. Life is a cabaret, old friend, or old chum, or whatever. So that the film Cabaret, the stage thing Cabaret, or something like that could be significant. And I was also hearing the song Putting on the Ritz. I'm putting on my top hat, putting on my white tie. So there could be something, there could be an opportunity to dress up coming in here. Someone is about to ask you to get dressed up. Maybe you're going to go and see some sort of show in the theatre, cabaret or something like that. I think that's from a musical as well. Putting on the Ritz is from a musical too. I don't know, but there's something that's coming through, so it's for a reason. Okay. Something about your light body activations, you and this person. So Dragon's Lair, whoa, I did not expect that to be the first card to come out for this reading. So this is a very protected connection. Now all twin flame connections are protected, but some connections are needing some extra protection. Now it could be because there was a lot of negative energies around you guys at some point, or because it's who you are in the spirit world, and the path you've chosen as well. Because if you've chosen a particularly difficult journey and you're coming up against more and more obstacles and delays and things, there could be something about that as well. But this is the Dragon's Lair is your connection to dragons. It is to do with you're very protected. You never have to worry about anything. Not just about having your energy protected, but you never have to worry about anything. It's like the dragons, when the dragons surround you, they're ensuring that you reach the 5D. And the more you connect with the dragons, the more you welcome in their help. They will keep your auric field clear, but they will also help you to maneuver your way out of any obstacles and challenges and things as well. Because the dragons definitely help a lot whereby there's certain, you know, frequencies and stuff like that that the angels and things like that have to use the dragons to help to clear away. So there's definitely something here about dragon energy, very protected. Interesting start. And its Wheel of Fortune makes me think this is something very destined. Give me a bit more overall energy, please, for this message. Okay. So it says spirit of place. Now this card is about just being present and living life in the moment where you are on this planet. When you're in a place, be all there. And it's almost like, you know, this person is like part of the tree. She's sitting in stillness. She's become part of nature. She's like one with nature. And this is just the energy of like wherever you are, be all there. Be present right there. So like even if you're at the supermarket, be all there. It's about living every moment and being present in that moment. So the spirit of being in place, the spirit of, you know, being present in that place. So there's something here about maybe someone is trying to ground their energy right now, but someone's definitely coming to understand they've got that, yes, see, education. Someone's learning about their I am presence energy. Someone's coming to understand that, you know, all that lives in the past is ghosts. And, you know, ghosts, and as I say, ghosts and bones, because, you know, there's nothing in the past with any nourishment or any meat on it anymore. It's just, you know, all this, there's nothing in the past worth going back to, because when it's in your past, it's in your past for a reason. And when you live in the present moment and loving every single moment of your life, or liking it as best you can, I mean, I'm not saying everybody has to go through there like, woo, I love life, but you just have to make the most of your present situation and find a reason to, you know, find an optimism. I'm trying to think of the right word. Try to find an optimistic situation in every situation, an optimistic outcome in every situation. You know, and it's hard to do that. But when you start to understand that everything you go through is for a reason, and especially with a very protected connection, anything you've gone through is because anything you've lost or been heartbroken over, or you've been grieving over, it's because it was not meant to be with you at this point, in this present energy. You know, there's something here. So something about you, or this masculine, that you've learned that you've had to just release the stuff from the past, live in the present. And it's something you're learning. It's something you're learning. Learning to just release the past and live in that present moment, and find, as I say, no one's saying you have to be like joyous every single minute of the day, but finding something to smile about. And please don't say there's nothing to smile about, because you always have something to smile about. You know, everything around you is set up to give you something to feel good. Like, even just opening your door or opening a window and looking out at the flowers, looking out at the birds, that should make you feel good. Into the unknown. Okay, so there's something here. You and this person, I feel, or this person certainly, is moving now with blind faith. Because if you look at this person here, they're blindfolded. They don't have a clue where they're going. They're going into the unknown. And that's card number 7, which is the number of awakenings as well. So there's definitely something here. I feel that the energy I'm picking up on here, this is a highly protected person or connection, learning to live in that I am present energy and releasing the past, learning something also about just surrendering and allowing yourself to be moved onto the path you're meant to be on here, and just having blind faith that you're going the right direction. Yeah, the balancing act here. And, you know, this is all about really trusting that when you find your balance, your step into the unknown is going to lead you somewhere amazing. Because when you're balanced and feeling balanced and you're in that I am present energy, life becomes easier and easier and easier. And I'm going to find out why my throat chakra is so closed up now. You could have a masculine here who, I'm just hearing unprecedented changes. Unprecedented changes. So this is someone here who may have gone from 0 to 100 with regards of their change of personality. So what, you know, like if somebody here was very quiet and reserved, see? Somebody is very quiet and reserved and didn't like to talk about their feelings or talk about themselves. You might find this person now wants to talk about, you know, themselves and open up to you about their life and their childhood and stuff. Because there's someone, they're definitely going through some sort of rebalancing. They're trying to, this is someone who's surrendered. They've learned something. They're in that I am presence, but they're highly protected. Okay, thank you. Oh, I hope this card would come out, and I hoped so hard, and it has come out. So this, I hope that after balance, after surrender and balance, the coming together card would come out. And this is about coming into union, coming into a partnership that's built to last. It's like divine purpose. You're going to be working together here. It's a partnership that is destined. Oh my goodness. And look at that, the magical stream below. This is the universal flow. This is you and this person, when you come together here, you're going to be in some universal flow, because there was a lesson to be learned here, which I feel has been done. Surrendering to blind faith and stepping into the unknown, which has been done. Balance, which has been done. And now it's time to come together. And it's time for this universal flow of blessings to come in here, or something the universe is bringing in for you both that's very special. There's some sort of blessings on the way. Yeah, and on the bottom, coming apart. So this is, you know, this is when, like, either to do with, this is when situations fall apart, like either relationships or connections or families or career opportunities, when things fall apart. And it's for a reason. That's what I was saying about, you know, that you start to understand when you're in that I am present energy, that everything from your past no longer matters, because everything has been a stepping stone to get you into that I am present energy. So you and this person definitely, you know, you came apart, you had to come apart. But if you look at the thread here, and I always say that, see, when something, like, I remember my mum when I was a child, if I like fell, I kept on falling off my scooter or whatever, the knee of my jeans would eventually get really, really worn, and she would sew it, and I'd get like a little patch over my, I don't know if you guys remember having like the little patch over the knees of your trousers and things, because that's the way people mended trousers and things in those days, back in the day, you know. And you know, and I always remember it'd be stronger than ever. Like, you would fall on it so many times, and the patch would actually be stronger than the original denim on the jeans. So sometimes things come back even stronger after being mended, and that's kind of what I feel for this connection. It's going to come back stronger. Look at that, rock bottom. Yeah, there's something here. It's, you know, you have to hit rock bottom to come back up sometimes. You have to, sometimes you need to hit rock bottom in order to ascend up again, because when you hit rock bottom, you can't get any lower, you can't go any further. The only place is up after that. The only way is back up. So something has happened. I'm going to get a bit more to figure out what happened here. But the magic prayer, there's something here about your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are very healing. Your manifestations are healing. There's something, yeah, there's just something here about something you have been praying for or manifesting. It's now ready to come in because it had the right intention. Because the peaks of joy are here. Your manifestation will come in even quicker if it has the right intention. Making choices and solitude. So somebody here has definitely been, see, in that grieving energy and spending time in solitude. And there has been a decision that this person's had to make, or that you had to make in the past, Divine Feminine. But the thing about the solitude card is this is also someone who's happy in solitude. So, you know, it's someone who's comfortable alone. And that is the energy that, you know, the Divine Feminine should get into. And I'm not saying because you're destined to be alone. I'm saying it's because as soon as you feel that comfortableness in your own skin, you feel comfortable just on your own. You're not seeking outside validation. You're not seeking anything else, because you feel that beautiful comfort and joy, everything that you're seeking, you have within. So there's something about you, Divine Feminine, I feel, you know, you've been maybe in this solitude energy, just, you know, sitting and focusing on yourself, staying in prayer, focusing on your connection to God and, you know, the divine here. But there's definitely something had to hit rock bottom here. And the listening card. So it's definitely something about those whispers, and we were getting the start of the prayer of love, whispers in the morning, or was it whispers? Yeah, whispers in the morning. And look, it says the encouragement. So this is all about a little nudge from the divine. This is like, you know, the mother giraffe nudging her baby giraffe here to walk and to move forward, and the elephant listening. So there's definitely something about this person. They could be listening now to their divine guidance and things now. But there was a choice to be made at some point here, or this person needs to make a choice, or you do. But let me see. There's definitely lessons been learned. Lessons been learned, and something definitely has been gained from this connection. So I'm going to pull a few of these. I'll get some tarot. Let me see. Let me pull a few cards from here and let's see the overall energy, what's going on here. Give me some overall energy for this connection. Okay, so health, humour and envy. So now this could have been at one stage, your masculine could have envied you. Your masculine could have envied you because you were sitting in this kind of positive energy, divine feminine, while they might have been struggling with a situation. Because the health card, I will honour the physical vessel that I will honour the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So possibly your person has been through some health scares, maybe you have as well. But I do feel that with the envy card being here, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a karmic energy. It could be, but I'm not going to just say that until I get some tarot on this. But I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So this is what I feel. I feel maybe your masculine has been going through some sort of health trouble, or maybe dealing with some health issues. And they could have been slightly envious because you seem to be doing really well. Divine feminine, you're thriving, you seem healthy and vibrant, and you're moving forward onto your divine purpose or something. So I do feel that envy card could be from your masculine. Humour, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So maybe now this masculine is understanding, you know, the whole reason for everything you've both gone through here is to lead you back to, you know, to lead you back to a soul-led life. And when you're living a soul-led life, you're allowing your inner child to thrive, and, you know, you're not closing your inner child off. You're letting your inner child speak. And when you let your inner child speak, that is you letting your soul guide you. And it does bring a youthful, exuberant energy to your life. It makes you see the world through completely different eyes, because you're looking at the world with, you think when you're a child, and the wonderment you feel and the excitement you feel, and how excited you get about the small things in life again. You know, like when you're a child, everything seems so exciting, so wonderful, so, you know, you get so adventurous, and that is your soul. So when you're living in that energy as an adult, it's really powerful energy, because it's like it keeps you young, it keeps you exuberant, it keeps you it just keeps you in that energy of feeling free, feeling happy, feeling joyous, and not in a fake way, because you still have to have your human, you still have to have, like, obviously you can't just live in soul all the time. You can't have your soul just having you run wild, or you'd be, you know, doing crazy stuff all the time. But what I mean is finding that balance of allowing your inner child the freedom to express itself, you know, through creativity and joy and fun, and doing little spontaneous things that you wouldn't normally do. That is giving your inner child some scope and some freedom. But, you know, you obviously know it. We'll still have responsibilities, you know, to jobs and families and stuff. But I do feel this person is now understanding that they've maybe been taking life too seriously. While they've been jealous of you, divine feminine, I think they're now understanding why. Sorry, that somebody's just tapping my head. So trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Exactly. Your inner voice is your soul. Exactly. So I think maybe this masculine had closed their inner child off. See, every time I speak about the masculine, my throat chakra dries up. So purpose. I know what I am here to do. So I love this card so much. because trust and purpose and humour as well, allowing your soul to guide you. So this tells me this masculine is allowing their soul to guide them now, and their soul is guiding them straight back to you, straight back to their purpose. Remember, you got the coming together, and there's something about a partnership, something you're meant to do together here. Oh my goodness, masculine, just speak. My goodness, my throat chakra was fine till I started this message. I'm going to get a drink of water. I've got some water beside me here. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement in my life. Now, I said right at the start here, there's definitely some sort of change or unprecedented transformation taking place in this person. 0 to 100, that's what I get. Like this, the person you remember from how many months ago or years ago, whatever, how long since you've seen your person, whatever they were here, picture them like away up here now. This person has completely transformed and changed, to the point where you might be like, wow, I've never seen this side to you before. You seem completely different to me now. Like I can't go over how much you've changed. So I do feel unprecedented change and transformation in this person. This person used coping mechanisms. So, for example, this person may have turned to alcohol when they were feeling down or something like that, or this person may have tried to fill voids with, going on dating apps to meet other people, stuff like that. This person has used various coping mechanisms not to focus on what they were truly meant to focus on. They were definitely closed off to their divinity and stuff like that, that's for sure. But I feel, this person, the coping mechanisms stopped working because I feel like they were being bombarded with divine information by dreams, because I was getting strong energy of dreams, by dreams, waking up feeling really, really shaken up by the dreams, because it could have been dreams of you with other people or dreams of you never speaking to them again, something like that. I feel the divine has been giving this person so many nudges. You got the encouragement card of the divine nudging someone forward, and I feel like this person just can't, they just couldn't ignore it anymore. They just couldn't ignore what was coming through anymore. Give me another card from here on this person. Give me another quick card from here, please. Let's see. Thank you. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve, so live in the energy of love instead. So this is exactly what I was feeling here. This person, there has been, I don't know what went on with you and this person. I'm not going to go too much into the past. But what I can tell you is this person really was closed off to, this person would never have been able to hear any divine guidance before, because the masculine energy I'm sitting in here, this person, I feel this person had just stepped out of a long-term relationship, because I'm seeing a wound that keeps reopening. Like, it's like it's like something just starts to, sounds disgusting for all those people that get squeamish about cuts and things, but like when something just starts to heal, like a cut or something just starts to heal, and then somebody picks at it again and it just reopens. Something in this masculine's past, because that's why they were using coping mechanisms, because there's something from this person's past that they just couldn't let go of. And remember, we've got the cards of lessons, letting go of the past, living in the present moment, surrendering to your journey, and then we're on a gradual path to coming together, and with that flow from the universe. So this person's definitely been on a journey from releasing fear, and something that I feel this person could have been jealous of you in a sense, because they may feel like you had a better upbringing than them, or that you have bounced back from a bad childhood or something quicker than them. But this person was definitely jealous of the speed of how you've changed. Yeah, your courage. This person admires your courage, but they're also envious of it. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So again, this person I feel definitely felt that they admire your courage and strength, but they're also envious of the fact that you had it, and they haven't had it for a long time, I feel, and that's why they've been using coping mechanisms, whatever their coping mechanisms were. Now, I'm just, this person saying, I was waiting on the right time, but there's never been a right time. So I feel this is someone who wakes up, yeah, I just split the deck on acceptance. So I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So there's this person I feel was getting up in the morning and going, okay, I'm going to reach out to my person. And then they'll go, but is it the right time? I'll maybe wait for the right time to do it. Maybe it's not a good time, so I'll wait for the right time. And I feel the right time just kept on eluding them. You know, it's like, because that's what this person is actually saying to me. I was waiting for the right time, but I've never found the right time. But now this person, there's something about this person, you know, that faith over fear, that courage over fear. And they're now accepting that everything that happened in the past here happened for a reason. And now this person's sitting in that energy of change. And what the difference is now, they want the change though. They want the change. They're trusting in their soul to lead them. They're trusting on this path they're being led. You know, they're blindfolded. They're just trusting they're being led in the right direction. And they're now understanding they need to be a wee bit more playful about it. They have to be a wee bit more open. But yeah, there's something about this person definitely envied your, maybe even your healthy mindset, something like that. There was something about envy and jealousy coming from your masculine in the past, because I feel like you maybe handled the separation. Yes, this person, that's exactly what I was going to say. Maybe you handled the separation so well and you excelled and became really successful really quickly, whatever you're doing. But this person has felt like a bit of a failure. That's exactly what I was about to say when I split the deck. Wow. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn again. Exactly. And I cannot believe I was about to say this person feels like a failure, because that's what I was about to say. Like, this person may think like you handled the separation so easily. You know, got back on your feet. Yeah, you stepped into your purpose. Exactly. You've Divine Timing, you just took every opportunity that the divine sent you and you ran with it, and you stepped into your purpose. And yeah, you trusted in your soul to lead you. And this masculine, I feel, yeah, is going through the same changes, and now they are also trusting in your soul to lead them, because let's face it, it's one soul frequency. And that's what the deck on peace. So I am a being of love, and I release all the negative energy from the past. And there's that surrender energy, see? This person has completely surrendered to the journey, and it's just made things a whole lot easier. It's like they don't have the stress of trying to steer their own chariot anymore, the divine steering the chariot. They don't have to worry. They have just surrendered and allowed. It says, I can release my need to control. Exactly what I'm feeling. And I always love how the cards just always back up my intuition. But this, because I felt right from the start, this was someone who was having dreams. They were going through some sort of rapid transformation in their life, and I do feel that. I'll pull a few overall energy cards from here, and then I'm going to get the cake. Celebrations. Wow. Aries energy, some sort of celebration, a reason to celebrate is coming in. Oh my goodness. The rainbow. Wish granted, serendipity, blessings. I knew it. There's some sort of blessing coming in from the universe. Good luck. Your patience has paid off. Promises. God sends. Manifestations, prosperity, and perfect timing. Now, this person's saying, I was waiting on the right time, but there was never a right time. This is the perfect time. Cancerian energy, so Aries and Cancer, 4s and 9s, the numbers so far. Let's see, any other energy come through for this before I get some tarot. The headache. So poor health. Look, this person has definitely been dealing with some poor health, and I felt that. As a masculine I'm picking up on here, I feel they're in recovery, they're healing from something. It could have been their coping mechanisms. They could have had to go cold turkey from alcohol or drugs, prescription medication. And you know, there's something to be said for that, because when you're and I think Archangel Maestron's trying to get this message through with other channelers right now as well, people who are being diagnosed with mental health and stuff like that. Now, there is definitely some mental health issues out there, don't get me wrong, but so a lot of people who are going through spiritual awakenings and that dark night of the soul, they start getting treated for depression and all different kind of medical situations, and they go on all these prescription drugs, when really they're just going through a spiritual awakening. And that is why it's so important to get your chakras into alignment. Your chakras should always be in good alignment, should always be cleared and unblocked and healed, because when your chakras are all cleared and unblocked, you don't feel any head fog, you don't feel like the mental fog and your body should also be physically running as best it can, you know, given your age and stuff like that, previous health conditions, etc, etc. So there's definitely something here. This person has definitely went through some sort of poor health, and I do feel like they could have been envious of you, Divine Feminine, because you were healthy and vibrant and doing really well. So the Knight energies here, confident, yeah, fearless, assertive. I do feel that. I do feel like this person was jealous of your confidence and your assertiveness. But this person, I feel, is getting into that energy now too. Tell me the energy of this person with this headache. Tell me what's changing here. And sorry that I keep on forgetting about the zodiac signs. So Scorpio and Leo. So changing, things are in a state of flux right now. So something at this time, this situation is a state of flux. So anything could happen. The White Rabbit, we got this last night, which is union energy. It says spark of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening, which I do feel this person is going through. It's time, and the telephone, communication. Oh my goodness. So it says connection, communication, conversations, getting through, two-way street, messages, clear communication, notification on your phone, throat chakra. Now, I cannot believe that. Throat chakra. And you know, I always wear colours to represent the angels that I feel are coming through. And Archangel Gabriel's energy is white and gold, but he sends through a beautiful aquamarine kind of blue colour when he's doing healing sessions towards the throat chakra. So I can't believe that my throat's been really playing up tonight. I was working with Archangel Gabriel in a healing session from my other channel last night, and I saw this colour and I felt drawn to wearing this colour tonight, and then the throat chakra come out again. So Archangel Gabriel could definitely be helping this person to really open up and speak to you, Divine Feminine, and get some sort of message towards you here. So the crystal ball, intuition, premonitions, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sense, instinct, divination. So you, Divine Feminine, could have your own channel. You could work in that line of work with divination, or you could just be a very powerful seer or prophet or something, you know, or you could have clairvoyancy or something like that. But you may already be intuitively feeling this person coming back around. So I forgot Sagittarius, Leo and Scorpio again. So Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius and Aries and Cancer, the main energies. So give me one more from here, because I'm going to get some tarot. Okay, so the handcuffs come out again. Now, the handcuffs came out last night because somebody felt powerless in their karmic situation. I don't feel there's not a third party here that I can feel as of yet. But this person I felt has just felt held back by their current circumstances, by external forces, addictions and stuff like that as well. Incapacitated by ill health and things. So, yes, oh my goodness. This person may generally have some sort of throat issue. They might have like a goiter problem or something like that, where, you know, the goiter like swells up the throat, something like that. Hey, it's 11:11 on my phone. I just got told to look at my phone and it's 11:11. Ooh, exciting stuff. So you could be seeing a lot of 11:11. So let's see. Tell me about this handcuffs, and that's also that's Virgo energy. Let's see. So crack shot. Competent, superior, precise, expert, sharp tongue, witty. This is like getting to your target, reaching your target, you're making your goal. You're about to reach your goal. And the dynamite, excitement, passion, taking action, destiny, power keg, energetic movement forward. So this person's definitely could be on the healing, because I do feel this person's healing, but it was because they felt they had to, when this person opened up to their divine guidance, that's when they started to heal. That's what I feel. Yeah, look, heart and home. Happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, bliss. This person knows they've got some sort of 10 of Pentacles with you, Divine Feminine. This person knows they're going to have a life with you. So the ballet shoes, stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required, keeping you on your toes. So you keep this person on their toes, I feel, but I honestly think this person sees you, you know, or ballet dancing could be significant. You could be a ballet dancer or something. But because the sword and scales are in the bottom, truth, justice, due process, everything going by the book, making amends for the past. So I feel like you said to this masculine that you were not willing to settle, and that's so, and there's, again, that's Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius, and some Libra in the bottom here with the scales of justice there. But there's something, yeah. So all the fire signs are here, and Cancer and Pisces and Scorpio, all the water, all the fire, and Virgo. So that's the strongest energies coming through. But I feel like you did keep this person on their toes. You made this person have to be motivated. They knew they had to come back, and they knew they had to reach something. They knew they had to reach your level here. So the cabin. So yeah, someone's could definitely have been staying isolated. Because remember, we got that isolated energy. So somebody could definitely have been isolated. Feeling like their opportunity, they'd missed an opportunity, but within a few weeks is here, and an olive branch right behind that. So this person might be about to reach out to you within the matter of weeks, but something's in a state of transition right now. Your person's going through some sort of healing and ascension. I do think they're through their kind of main part of their ascension, because I usually get like runny nose and stuff if I'm dealing with a masculine and full-on ascension. But your person could still be in that kind of healing process where they're trying to get themselves off their coping mechanisms, whether it's prescription meds, you know, smoking weed. They're trying to get themselves off a coping mechanism because they know they have to, in order to cope, in order to be there for you, they have to step up and release the need for all the other coping mechanisms they've had. So I'm going to get a little love note from them in a moment, but I'll pull a few tarot cards for the overall energy for the 6-6 portal as well, and see what's going on with this connection, and I'll get a spirit animal and a love note. And then I'm going to go and get organised. I'm going to try and get an early night tonight. My first workshop session is tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to have another one tomorrow evenings, just so everyone from different time zones can take part. And I'm so excited about it. I've been going over my notes again. As I said, the activations and the meditations are something that you will not find with anyone else. They are unique to me and my spirit team, and they are going to be really powerful. And I'm actually hoping anyone with any health complaints after the first workshop tomorrow, I'm really hoping that you're going to feel healed and restored, because we're going to be doing a special 12 Angels of Atlantis activation and healing. So that will definitely, hopefully, help to align all your chakras. So I was even adding to that today. So there's lots going on, and obviously a special activation with Jesus and Mary tomorrow as well. So anyone who wants on my July workshop, you can email me, because people have already been emailing me and I've put them on the list. So anyone who wants to take part in July workshop, can send you more details if you email me. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Ace of Pentacles. I told you blessings are coming in. Every single deck I've used, there's been something come through about blessings, universal blessing or something coming in here. And the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. So this person getting ready to communicate with you. They could have some air in their chart as well. But I do feel mostly fire and water. So you could be, you know, strong fire and water in your charts. Yeah, just as I say that, the Queen of Cups. This person definitely, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. This person was disinterested. They were apathetic. They were completely closed off to any emotional connection. So what I mean, even if like you were to be upset or crying or something, this person would just be stone faced. They didn't even have the empathy, whereas I saw the empathy card in the energy oracle. So this person definitely could be understanding. They could be feeling more empathetic now, whereas before they were apathetic because they were so closed off emotionally. Their heart chakra was completely blocked. But this person is just ready to take action on the person they love. You know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy is definitely significant here. But they're just ready to take action on the person they love and the person who they see as being this, you're just this beautiful, compassionate, loving energy. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. They just see you as being the embodiment of love and strength. And I told you, this person admires your strength and courage so much, but they're jealous of it. Yeah, Tower. And then the Hanged Man with the Pisces energy. This person has gone through a major upturn in their life, a major awakening. I feel they've been, when they went through an awakening, it made their health like spiral downwards. They may have turned to the coping mechanisms even more so because they thought there was something wrong with them mentally. And that's why I was kind of talking about the message comes through from Archangel Metron, but a lot of people, I think people are being too quick to go on, and I tend to agree with Archangel Metron and the other angels. People are too quick to go on prescription medication because they think there's something wrong with them, when really they're just going through this awakening. And this person definitely had coping mechanisms here that they're learning to release. They, you know, this person, they find you so admirable. I mean, they just find you, you're some sort of celestial being to this person. The Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups. I mean, seriously, this person's wish fulfillment is just to return to you and reunite with you here. And again, more Sag on the bottom with Temperance. So this person I feel has been guided by the angels, but they're going through a major healing right now with the angels also. Okay. Yeah, the Moon. Deep emotions. Emotions are going to flow here. Strong emotions, Six of Wands. I feel that this person, when this person finally does release all this pent-up emotion they have inside of them for you, it's going to bring in this victorious energy. And I think at this point, so Queen of Wands, I think at this point, you could be this Queen of Wands with that Leo strength energy coming through. Or there could have been a Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups involved. I don't feel third party at all. So I feel the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups is the same person. Yeah, there's some sort of message coming in here to Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. You could have a lot of fire and water in your chart, and Four of Wands and Six of Cups. Now this person wants what they never had with you in the past. This person is saying, I wish I could go back and have this happily ever after with you. I wish I could have this celebration with you. And that's, I feel this person is going to get it. They want it. They want a reunion with you. It's their wish fulfillment. I'm going to ask it, tell me how this Queen of Wands should accept. Tell me how this Queen of Wands is going to feel here when this person finally communicates. How is this Queen of Wands going to feel here? How is this Queen of Wands going to feel? Nine of Wands. Like all the hard work, you're just going to be like, you know what? I've worked hard for this. I have worked hard on myself for this. I have worked hard and I'm exhausted. Yeah, Four of Swords. I'm tired. And, you know, I feel like you're definitely going to, I feel you're going to have some sort of empathy for this masculine and the fact that I think you're going to think as well, like, why has this person done their utmost to not contact me? I think you're going to ask these kind of questions because that's coming through. You're going to ask this person, why have you been silent? Why have you not even tried to fight for this? Yeah, why have you just thought you could just leave without even telling me how you felt? Yeah, it was unjust, it was unfair. So I think you're going to ask those questions. But you've got the Queen of Cups here, so I think you might even ask this person, have you moved on from the past, your toxic ways? Have you left behind your addictive behaviour patterns? Have you left behind those energies of, you know, needing those to fill the voids and things like that? Yeah. Are you ready to step up and take the lead here? Are you ready to fight for this connection? Because, you know, you have to be honest with me. I think this is all the questions that you're going to ask. Whoever this Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups is. Yeah. Yeah, 5-5. You want to know that this person is in it now. You want to know this person isn't going to leave you feeling shattered and cause chaos in your life again. Does this masculine have the right intentions here now with this divine feminine? So this person wants to move on from the past. They want to move on from the feeling isolated and separate from each other. This person wants you both to move on from feeling like you don't care about each other, or there's this kind of abandonment of each other. They want to move on from that. They see you as their divine empress, as their counterpart. They love you. They want this love connection. Yeah, and the King of Cups when I split the deck. So this person definitely wants to show you now. They're all for you. You are the one I choose. You are my empress. I want to leave this Five of Pentacles energy behind, this Five of Wands energy behind, this Five of Cups energy. Look, I've just realised it's 5-5-5. They want you guys to leave the disappointments and the sadness and the conflict, the arguments, the negativity, the missed opportunities. They want you to leave it all behind. They want you to move on with them. And I split the deck on the Two of Cups. So that just means yes. And the Star. You can both move forward here onto a more healed, abundant future together. So, wow, this has turned out to be a long message, so I was not wanting it to go on as long, but I guess this is my last one until Monday, so I guess it's fair that I made it a bit longer tonight. But yeah, wow. So, but that is the Pentacles being the overall energy for your tarot spread. That is just incredible. I absolutely love that. So, let me see. Let me get a little spirit animal and then we shall get a love note to close out. Can I get a spirit animal, please, for this divine connection, this twin flame divine connection. Give me a spirit animal that best describes the energy of this couple right now, or this masculine or this feminine. Let's see. Let's get a spirit animal. Spirit animal that best describes this masculine and feminine. Okay. So the peacock in this the peacock obviously can be a sign of pride and stuff like that. So maybe this masculine did have a bit of pride and ego to lose. But I also feel the peacock in this is about grace and beauty and your divinity and spiritual awakening. So, and the rabbit in the headlights. Now, this is exactly what I was feeling about the masculine. They're going through a spiritual awakening. They may have used coping mechanisms, as I say, prescription drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, or, you know, the usual stuff, you know, filling voids and coping mechanisms to try and ignore their feelings. For you, divine feminine, that's all it was. And the rabbit, you know, being a bit scared, but also that's fertility. In this deck, it's to do with like being a bit scared and fearful. But the beaver and the elk, so definitely they're getting ready to, they're working hard on themselves here, but then remember we're saying that childlike, playful energy. So the beaver, playful energy, but hard working as well. So this person's definitely working on themselves, but also stepping into that energy of being playful and trying to see life in a much lighter way, the humour in life. And the spider in the bottom, so this person is definitely understanding, you know, those threads of destiny, and how, you know, the way karma works. And also the spider web represents like the universe to me, because all the different pockets and dimensions and threads of time and timelines and things. So I think this person's starting to understand the, you know, the whole concept. Give me one more spirit animal and then we will. That's too many. The unicorn came out though. So strong 9D energy. Definitely Archangel Gabriel's energy as well, because Archangel Gabriel works with dragons and unicorns. The cosmic egg. So this again is spiritual awakening, but powerful divinity and blessings as well. Someone who's very favoured by the divine. And the feminine energy here with the tiger. So you're both very, very divine, very you're very revered in some way here by the divine, but you're both here because you have a very important reason, I feel. I mean, all twins play an important part in the healing of Gaia right now. We're all here for a reason. We're all here to raise frequency. We're all here to heal and learn and raise the frequency of Gaia at this time. But some twin flame couples are destined to do more than others, because that's what they've agreed to do. Some of them are stepping up into leader positions. Some of them are going to be maybe actually becoming like world leaders in some way, like, you know, ministers and stuff like that, who might actually become world leaders. But some people are here just to bring more light and love and creativity to the world. But I feel, whoever this is, there's something, you're very revered and you're held in very high regard here for something you're going to be doing, whether it's teachers, mentors, something important. Yeah. So let me get a little love note to close out. And I noticed I haven't had a chance to respond to her comment yet, but Kate Graham, Hearts Frontier, I think she posted on that. She's doing a little retreat in Scotland, and it sounds wonderful. It's like an ancestor healing retreat thing, so you should check out the video for that. I think it's on Hearts Frontier or something like that. She posted it. And that would be, this sounds amazing. I would love to sign up for it, but I've got so many things I've already said I'd do this year, and I've got trips that I'm going on as part of my divine work as well. But otherwise I would be going, because she's holding it in a place that's quite close to where I'm from, so it's a really lovely spot. So check out her video. We've been together for lifetimes, so this person knows there's a strong past life connection here, and you did get the 6 of Cups. Okay, let's see. now was not the right time. So this person is definitely healing from some, sorry, my nose keeps on itching so bad. I wish we could be together now, but it's complicated. A couple more messages to close out. A couple more messages to close out, please, and thank you. Let's see, a couple more messages to close out this. Let's see. Tell me a bit more about this person and the energy they're getting into now for the future. Tell me the energy they're getting into now for the future. I miss you. I knew I could feel that. I need you to help me. So maybe this person is struggling a wee bit to overcome their fears and things like that around this connection. And I just saw 144. I believe, was it 144? Yes. So maybe 144,000 energy coming through on this card as well. You light up my world. So I feel this person is definitely healing from a health situation. They're overcoming some sort of coping, as I say, coping mechanisms, addictions, but they could actually have ill health as well. And they don't pressure me. I'm tired of running. So this person, they are tired of running. They want to, I feel they just want to get back into your arms and get that lovely healing energy that only the divine feminine can give. But this person has definitely been healing and going through some sort of unprecedented transformation. But they have been overcoming ill health as well. So and you're right to ask the question, divine feminine, you know, are you in it for the long haul? When this person does come back, ask the questions, are you in it for the long haul? Are you ready to move into that emperor energy and be with me? Those are all good questions, and I hope if this is your message, that your person, when they come in, you do get a chance to talk and overcome all the hurdles and everything from the past. So, and I wish that for all of you. So I will talk to you all. I will probably post little shorts and things here and there, and I'll be keeping in touch as best I can, just to stop in and say hi and let you all know I'm thinking of you. But until Monday, this is my last twin flame reading. Excuse me, burping at the end. But I just want you to know I send you all so much prayers and love, and I really look forward to speaking to you all next week. And for all of you that are on the course tomorrow, not the course, it's not really a course, it's a workshop. It's actually, I don't even like calling it a workshop. I was told call it a wellness workshop, but I really consider it's just a chance to connect and for us all to experience something quite magical. So that's where I look at it. But those who are doing that tomorrow, I'll see you then. And everyone else, I'll see you on Monday. So let's close out. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in very soon with your special person. As we all move on. Sorry, I jumped way ahead of myself. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for all you do for us, and thank you for this time we've spent together today. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us and dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of the Holy Spirit. The power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, it's getting to that time of day for me. This person could be about to stumble over their words as well, because I say that nearly every single, in fact, I do say every single night. And I was running ahead of myself nervously and then saying words wrongly. So this person could be about to just go blah, and just, it's all going to just fall out, and they may just want to get it off their chest really quickly. And I just hope you're receptive to listen. So thank you all so much, and I'll talk to you in a few days. Namaste. Bye.